Evening, everybody. Well, evening, I'll say it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. So this is the truth about the Lucy Letby situation with her having a key to her room. It's really bugging me, and I feel like I just need to make a video on this one. Like, I was driving to London earlier, and I was looking around and all the scenery, and you know, you get to central London and you see like all the lights, all the buildings, and it took me back to like being in prison and thinking, I can't wait to see the sea again. I can't wait to see London. And it just reminds you of how much you miss your freedom. So, and then it got me thinking that she's never, ever, ever going to have that again. Good, like fucking good, man. Like, she doesn't know, like, yeah, she doesn't deserve it. And then it gets me mad because I start thinking about the whole like news articles, and you know, and it states in there how her families are distraught because she's got this high life of having a key to her cell, and unless you've been in prison, you literally have no idea at all like what prison's like. So you know, like my old man had this really horrible like picture in his head of how prison was. He always worried about me. He didn't think I was safe, and you're in there with these murderers and all these different kinds of people, but it's not like that. And what, you know, the family need to know, anyone that's like keeps searching up her name and watching all these videos because they're intrigued in the bullshit that she did, you need to know that every prisoner has a key to their cell. Literally, like, how do you, if there was no key to lock your door, I mean, obviously the officers lock you in, etc., but if there was no key and everyone's door was just opened, like, everyone would just rob everyone. So she's got no special treatment. She's got the same treatment as what every other prisoner has. You get a key, but if you leave the wing, you have to hand the key into the office. Anyone can get locked behind the door when they've had enough. You don't need a key just to go into your little room and then shut yourself away. Let's pretend there's no keys. All you do is say to the officer, I want to go behind my door. Can you lock me in when it's association time? And that's what the officer will do. So I hope the families aren't watching this, and I hope they're not like researching it. But then on the other hand, like, I hope they are. I hope they get to see this and know that the only special treatment that woman got, she's not even a woman, she's a monster. The only special treatment she got was she would have gone to Bronzefield and she would have gone straight on house block 4. Now, that used to be a privilege wing. So, for example, when I lived there, I had to be a good girl and get these little stupid bits of paper to then make me an enhanced prisoner, which then meant I got to be able to live on there. Now, that is where all the paedophiles, all the kiddie killers, sick people with crimes, but also decent people like myself and the other girls that you've seen on my channel choose to live, because you have a shower in your room. Now, okay, that's a privilege then, you know, oh, she's got her own shower in her room. But when you go to send, every single room has got a shower in their room. There's no like shower where everybody uses it. So again, in reality, it's not another special treatment. You know, a lot of jails have showers in the cells. So it just makes life easier, to be honest, I think, for the prison officers and us. So if you lived on any other wing in Bronzefield, it is shit, because you have to, like, so on the landing, there'll be a shower, shower, I can't speak because I'm tired. I've just got back from London. So there's 2 shower cubicles and a bath upstairs, and then there's another set downstairs. And you know, you've got about 40 girls to a wing. I can't remember. I know Send has 40 girls to a wing. So, you know, you can only shower when it's unlocked time, and it's horrible. I'd always wear my sliders in the shower, and people literally can just like tiptoe, pull themselves over and look over and see you in the shower. So yeah, you know, she might be privileged with a shower, but again, like I said, if you go into a different prison, you know, you have one in your room. So please, like, I hate the newspapers. I don't think I'd ever do anything with the newspapers again, because they twist it, and they don't give a shit that her family, screw her family, the victims' families are, and I think if I said her family a minute ago, I didn't mean to. I mean the victim's family. Sorry, I apologise. You know, it's just getting brought up again and again and again, and they're suffering now, and they have this image of what it's like. So let me tell you anyway, my point is as well, not only that's all bullshit. That newspaper article and stuff is just a load of crap. But she will be suffering, and so rightly so. But sometimes I forget how life was in prison. You know, she's going to get locked away at night time, and she's got to sit with all them demons in her mind, because she ain't normal. And I sat with a lot of demons when I first went to prison, and being locked in was horrific. It was the toughest part. And then once you learn to sort of be with yourself, then things change. But that takes a long time. And she's so mentally twisted that she's clearly got demons, and they ain't going to be going away, and they're going to be haunting her. Every night when she's locked in that cell, she'll be replaying shit over and over and over again, and it will eat away at her, and she's going to suffer just through that alone. And she'll be looking out of her window, because I did it for so many years, just thinking, looking at the trees, thinking, you know, like for me, I used to look out and think, one day I'll be free. One day I'm going to be over the other side of that fence. I'll be able to see the sea again. I'll be able to spend time with my family, you know, before things like your parents, you think, oh, they're getting on. I'm swearing a lot in this video tonight, but that bitch ain't never going to get none of that again. And that's another torture, again, which she deserves. But she'll be sitting there staring out the window, whatever view she's got, and you just think and think and think, and you just know, like, for me, it was like one day that freedom's coming, and she's just going to be looking out that window thinking, I'm never going to see the world again. Never going to see that world again. And it's great, because I know firsthand from what I went through, I know exactly how much she's going to suffer, because she's going to have that every night when she's in her cell. I'm never going to see freedom again. So guys, she's going to rot. Her brain's going to rot. She'll get beaten up at some point. Like I've said before in my videos, whether it's a year down the line, a month, 10 years, someone will get her. Somebody will get her, because that person is never, ever going to get forgotten. Like, never. Like, she's done one of the most horrific things ever. And she'll get what's coming to her. So, yeah, that newspaper article is a load of crap. Yeah, ignore it. They talk absolute shit. Every prisoner has a key to their cell. She ain't getting no special treatment except for being on a protected wing. But I'll tell you something else as well. Them officers on there are arseholes. I remember on House Block 4, you'd have 90% of arseholes, and the other percentage would want to come and stand at your room and talk, or get their makeup done, or their hair straightened, or have a little nap on a prisoner's bed. So she'll probably try and manipulate them ones. But no one ain't going to like her, not even the officers. So she'll still have it tough. She'll only have to break so many rules and they'll kick her off, which I can imagine that she will anyway. I don't know. Anyway, I hope she rots in hell. I hope she rots in there. And please don't listen to the papers. She has not got special treatment. Everyone has a key. Thank you for tuning in.